Welcome to this tutorial. I'm going to show you how to use the UV to collect your absorbance data. When you come into the lab, you need to be wearing your lab coat fully done up and have your safety glasses on and over your eyes. All of the lab scripts contain COSH and risk assessment information, and you need to have read this before you start working. I'm going to show you how to use the UV to determine the wavelength that you're going to record your values at. So you want it on wave scan, and you need to set the wavelength to the start and end wavelength that's on the practical sheet. So you either type it in or you use the arrows to change the numbers. It's on the right settings for me, so I'm going to press the green button which sets it into the program. Now you're going to need two things to determine this. You're going to need your distilled water, your 0, as a blank, and you're going to need your top standard, your most concentrated one that you're going to use to measure. You're going to put this in so that the clear sides are across and the cloudy sides are facing the front, and you're going to put it in the far corner so it's straight. Then you're going to press the blue button and that blanks the instrument, and then you take it out, put it safely back in the tray, and then you're going to put your standard in the same way. Press the green button and you can see the UV trace, and you want the highest wavelength, what's got the highest absorbance. So in this case it's picking it for us. If it doesn't, you can use the arrows to move the line so that the line's on the centre. So this is showing that 554 gives the highest absorbance, and that's what you're going to use when you collect the single wave scan. So I'm going to show you now how to measure the single wavelength that you need to record for your data. So I'm setting it to 1 single wave scan, and I'm putting it in as the number that came up from the full wave scan, so that's 554 nanometers. Pressing green for OK, and then again you're using the distilled water for your blank, and you pressing the blue button to blank it. And now it's ready to start recording your values. So you can either run from the highest or the lowest concentration. So I'm going to start with my 0, and I put it in, and then I press the green to record, and then that's the value that you write down. And then you're going to record your readings in triplicate, so you press it again, record, press again, and record. And then you do that with all of your samples so that you've collected your full set of data. And then you've got an unknown, and this one you don't need to dilute, you just need to add enough in so that it's to the same or about, so you want it about half to 2/3 full, and then you put that in and record. Thanks for watching, and if you've any questions, send me an email.